Today, we're going to Union Station on historic 25th Street in downtown Ogden. Come with us as we talk to local vendors and listen to some live music. This is A Day at Ogden's Winter Farmers Market.
I'm Thomas Kiernan. I'm the Executive Director of the Ogden Downtown Alliance. The Downtown Alliance produces Farmers Market Ogden. It's our goal at the Downtown Alliance to bring people downtown more frequently for longer to encourage spending, specifically with the locally and independently owned small businesses. This is the winter market, which is probably over, but we also host the summer market on 25th Street, and that's a huge community event. Tens of thousands of people come down every Saturday. Live music, free community yoga, kids activities, tons of food and produce, as well as artisan and handmade vendors, food trucks. Just a great time to be outside in downtown in Ogden. Just come downtown more frequently, stay longer.
So my name is Grant Hawks, and I make wooden bowls and spoons with traditional hand tools. And I got my first pocket knife when I was like 8 years old and just never stopped. Yeah, so I've always been kind of carving. I'm always covered in wood shavings. That's just kind of how my life is. And so when I had an opportunity to kind of bring that joy of wood carving to other people's lives, I took it, and that's what I do now full time. So yeah, so this is called a pole lathe, and it's a pretty ancient method of making bowls. This is a bicycle inner tube, so kind of a modern twist on an ancient technology. But essentially, it's just a reciprocating lathe. So every time I push down on the treadle, the bowl spins, and then the spring pulls it back. And so it just swings back and forth, and this is how I make all my bowls. And you can make cups on it and other things like that. So I think it's really important to support like small businesses because there's a relationship that extends beyond just like a transaction. I think it extends deeper. It's something, I've spent time and energy making these bowls, and when you have that interaction with a customer and then they use that bowl, they're reminded of that interaction. And so I think it's important, right, that you actually know where your stuff comes from and have an opportunity to connect with the people that make it. And I think it helps you live a more joyful life. So that's why I think it's awesome to support, local growers, farmers, makers. That's what it's all about.
I'm Mac. Me and my husband Trenton run Beehive Nursery out of Camas. We sell native plants and seeds that are native to Utah. This is our first time here at the Ogden Market, and we love it. It's been going great so far. I like the variety and the fact that there's produce here in the winter. I love to be able to get that for myself personally. We are on a mission to get people more native plants in their yard for beauty purposes, for wildlife beneficial purposes, and just to help the climate. So come visit us here, and we've got something for everyone.
My name is Chad Midgley. I've been doing farmers markets for almost 30 years. They're saying the Ogden Farmers Market is the biggest market in the state. In the middle of summer, they have 30,000 people come to the market. That is even bigger than the downtown Salt Lake Market, but don't tell anybody I said that. 10 years of the Ogden Farmers Market. We watched it from being a little market to a big market like it is today. So something our farm is unique is we grow Utah citrus, and we have orchards in Syracuse and Ogden. We only heat the greenhouses with compost. It's really, really cool what we're doing, and we'd love to show everybody this.
Hello, I am George. My business is Artigiano Group. I make Italian artisan ice cream. If the recipe family have 150 years, I have 25 flavor, 10 flavor dairy free. I have pistachio, strawberry, coconut, brownie, and more. We are today in the winter market Ogden. Welcome here. It's a very beautiful place. I wait for you.
My name is Chris. I'm with Base Camp Treats. My wife and I, we started this business about 2 years ago, and we specialize in freeze-drying deliciousness. And I'm here with my buddy Colton here, and he's gonna try some stuff before. So Colton, have you ever tried any of our freeze-dried stuff before?
No, I haven't.
Okay, that's what I think I love about the farmer's market. Even though I sell the different bags of treats, I really do believe it is about an experience too. So freeze-dried Skittles right here. So what happens with each of our Skittles, we actually freeze it to about -45 degrees. Go ahead and try it. And as it's frozen, we start pressurizing the chamber and we pull all the moisture out. So each treat's a little bit different. So the different candies, they go for about 10 to 12 hours, but like my freeze-dried pickles, those can go for 4 days. Next one that's been super popular, this is our freeze-dried Nerd Gummy Clusters. Colton, here you go. And so you can just see right here on my display, you can see I've got the befores and then the afters. So each of the treats, they actually puff up and expand, making it phenomenal and delicious right there. Question?
Those have been really good so far.
I'm glad you like
I
it.
will say.
I've got my freeze-dried fire-roasted s'mores. So these were in a dessert competition hosted by Crumble Cookie last year. This was voted second place for People's Choice, and also, Colin, this is for you, my friend.
All right.
Freeze-dried.
All right.
It's got a crunch to it, but it instantly dissolves in your mouth. So you get that chocolate, you got that cream. The most unique part is that it's actually fire-roasted there at the end, so you can actually see that caramelized sugar that's on the bottom.
Yeah, that's crazy. It was like really hard at first, and then it just instantly was like melting. So
I highly love the Ogden Farmer Market. This will be our 3rd year, starting our 3rd year here at the Farmers Market.
To become a vendor or a performer or anything like that, they can go to farmersmarketogden.com. That's where we have applications available for vendors as well as performers. And you follow our social media, Farmers Market Ogden and Ogden Downtown.